Police probing the murder of Dutch crime reporter Peter R de Vries are hunting two men they believe were sent to film his dead body and post it online. De Vries, 64, was shot multiple times in the head and chest in central Amsterdam on July 6, before dying in hospital 9 days later in a killing that stunned the country. But investigators now believe that two men may have been sent to follow De Vries with the intent of filming his dead body and spreading it on social media. Detectives told Dutch newspaper Algemeen Dagblad that the men can be seen in CCTV footage of De Vries taken moments before his death as he walked to his car following a regular TV appearance. The pair are dressed identically, in white trainers, blue jeans, gray sweatshirts and with a black bag slung across their chests. Officers say the movements of those two are very unnatural, including the fact that both take their phones out of their pockets moments before the shooting, as if they knew something was about to happen and wanted their camera to hand. A source added, "If you want maximum attention, you do this. Then you ensure that shocking videos immediately spread over the internet. It is suspected that the men were sent there." Almost immediately after De Vries was shot, grim footage of his body lying in the street appeared online and spread quickly via YouTube and WhatsApp. The video was eventually taken down after a request from police not to share it, but was viewed many thousands of times in the interim. It shows De Vries on his back, with several bullet wounds visible in both his chest and head while people hold his hand as emergency services are called. Police have already arrested two men they suspect of being the attackers, Dutch national Delano Gierman and Camille Pavelijert, a native Pole. Gierman has been charged as the shooter, while Lijert has been charged as the getaway driver. The pair are currently being held in custody, pending further investigation. Officers are also investigating confidants of Radou Taghi, a Moroccan-born cocaine smuggler and gang leader, who De Vries was helping to investigate before he was shot dead. Taghi, once the Netherlands' most wanted man, is currently in jail awaiting a mafia-style maxi trial alongside 13 others accused of involvement in multiple murders. De Vries is heavily involved in the case, and last year agreed to act as confidential counselor to the state's star witness, a man known only as Nabil B. He stepped into the role despite the high-profile murder of several figures close to Nabil, including brother Redouan, who was shot to death in Amsterdam in 2018, and lawyer Dirk Wiersum, who was killed in similar fashion in 2019. De Vries had claimed that Taghi had him on a hit list even before he involved himself in the trial. An investigating source told the AD newspaper that there is much evidence suggesting Taghi's network was behind the attack on De Vries. De Vries' death deeply shocked the Netherlands, adding to fears voiced by one official that the country is on the verge of becoming a narco-state. The crime reporter was the Netherlands' most famous, known not only for his work exposing contemporary criminals but also closing cold cases. De Vries, who investigated more than 500 murder files, was known both for his fearless reporting on the Netherlands' present-day criminal underworld, and his work trying to close cold cases. He won an International Emmy Award in 2008 for a television show he made about the disappearance of U.S. teenager Natalie Holloway, who vanished while she was on holiday in the Caribbean island of Aruba in 2005. De Vries helped heap suspicion on Dutchman Joran van der Sloot, who had been identified but not arrested by police, by pointing out that he had lied several times during questioning. De Vries eventually filmed Sloot saying that he had dumped Holloway's body in the ocean, though he was not jailed for the killing because he was already serving a 28-year term in Peru for the murder of Stephanie Flores. He was also the driving force behind the acquittal of men known as the Putten Two, who had been wrongly convicted of the murder of Crystal Ambrosius near the town of Putten in 1994. The pair were acquitted of the killing in 2002 after De Vries helped prove their innocence, and won compensation of £900,000 each. In 2008, another suspect was arrested and subsequently jailed for the killing. De Vries had been a guest at Dutch broadcaster RTL Boulevard to talk about the case of Saif Ahmed, a hairdresser who was shot dead in his car in 2019. He had also been subjected to threats from the criminal underworld in the past in connection with several cases. In 2013, Willem Holleder, the Heineken kidnapper, was convicted of making threats against De Vries. Holleder is currently serving a life sentence for his involvement in 5 murders. Last year, De Vries helped to solve a cold case investigation more than 20 years after Nicky Verstappen died at the age of 11. Jospy sentenced to 12.5 years in prison in November, and De Vries supported Verstappen's parents and was there during the entire trial.